What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Vontae the First, the day portion of Mugen Eclipse.
It's me, Mr. Twitchy, the night portion of Mugen Eclipse. We're back today with Season 1, Episode 9 of Haikyuu today.
Last episode, we met Asahi. Obviously, we met Nishinoya at the end of the last episode, the one prior to the last one, but formally introduced to him in this one as well. The Guardian Angel and the Ace, which is Asahi for Karasuno. Asahi, he is pretty depressed, or not depressed, I should say, discouraged because of a certain situation he had in the match that pretty much kickstarted or really got him into being the catalyst to him not wanting to play volleyball no more. So he didn't have that motivation or passion anymore. Nishinoya is pretty much mad at that, and he says, I don't want to return to the team if Asahi doesn't as well.
Hinata's positivity is contagious. And just in 8 episodes so far, he is actively changing the mindsets of those around him. So classic Shonen MC style. But I do have to appreciate that and mention it because it is a worthwhile endeavor character trait to have if you are going to be the MC. So with that being said, are you ready to get into it?
Yes, sir.
All right, guys. So without any further delay, let's get into Season 1, Episode 9 of Haikyuu right about now. Hey, these guys are kind of balling out.
When not so good teams draft some pretty good rookies, like, hold on, you know what? You might be do something this year, man.
I think I got one more in me, as Vince Carter famously said.
He was really about to just hop over that.
There was an area right there. Just walk.
It was a blood rivalry.
Shout out the movies. Cool.
Look at that. Motivation from multiple characters.
You gotta let your Kohai believe in you.
Hero.
You're so manly. I'm gonna cry.
Actually, pretty funny. Kirishima in Bakugo.
Yeah.
Hey, that might be. That's actually very on the nose.
Okay. So when the coaches hop in the scrimmage.
And that's where Ichigo sits at.
This is where I watch my mom die.
If I go to Japan one day, I just gotta go to all the spots. I gotta go to the rooftop. I gotta go over there to the little slope. I gotta go to
all right,
certain convenience stores. Don't trust him. He has glasses. Well, your friend has glasses too, though.
Yeah, that was kind of discriminatory. Moving on. I feel like that's fair, because he doesn't want to play on their team.
Right.
That's fair.
I was about to say, and it might work out well in a way.
I cannot get over him, like, perched on a... Get in here! Sir, yes, sir!
It was always welcoming to have, like, adults like that, like, in any situation. It's like, hey, come on. Like, be a part of the group.
Get over
here. Are you hungry? Or you need this? You need, like, it's always good in school.
I respect that, too. It's easy to be a bench player.
And honestly, even if you're on the bench, you can legitimately be more important than half of the starters.
Well, because
like
you're going to see the game
from
a different perspective, and if someone gets injured, You have to be expected to hop in and perform immediately.
Damn, Yamaguchi, you have on no team? Wow. But as you can see, they are singling him out a lot. Kyoko!
Perfect. Perfect! He looks so happy.
This reminds me of being younger, playing basketball and playing against older people. It's always great practice.
Don't cry. You cry, I cry.
He seems like some kind of crow. Oh no, the wall!
Dun dun. Don't mind.
Whew. The Iron Wall of Date. Date.
Oh, I know this VA now. Who is he? Hold on.
I couldn't score. This is also a real thing in sports too. People try to take all the blame, you know. Damn, you know that's like, what did you just say?
Snap.
And that's how the mop broke. The broom broke.
Spitting.
So you double down.
Even as he's saying the words out loud, he doesn't believe what he's saying.
Shut up.
Suspended.
I hope it fell off at that time too.
Quiet in the house.
Damn.
You know, you get suspended for that. What a punk.
For real, like, that's outside. Like, it can fall on accident by anybody as well. Like,
why do you have
what
a
gonna do,
face
suspend
in the
them too?
hallway? It's driving me crazy. Long hair guy. I don't think so. He closes his eyes.
Damn, that boy hit hard.
My arms hurt. Say yes. Anime time. Shut up, Suki. Not the time.
I love that Suga is also intertwined in this too.
Tokoyami, Reiner. That's who he is. Come on, Reiner.
He always depressed, huh? That VA always depressed. Always like a strong dude, really strong physically, but always
You're
depressed.
typecast. You're typecast. It's okay.
It was definitely from Tokoyami. I think the reason why is because of literally Nishinoya's Bakugo. That's probably what made me think. Like, it sounds so familiar from another series.
Suga!
Ooh. Suga!
Set me!
Morpa! Yes!
God, I'd be crying every day if I was on this team. The coach,
Ace is waiting.
the player,
He's calling
the
for the
bench.
set.
I'm Tanaka. Oh shit!
He's always got my back. And he gives me
Series
the
is
set
so
stuff I
good.
need. Exactly. Look at that.
Animation. Come on. Come on.
I'm not fighting alone.
Yes! Through the arm! Oh my god!
That motherfucker bouncing to the damn.
Oh my god. God, that was so cathartic.
Nice shot. Nice shot. I like that. That's going to be the last
That's
shot.
a great
if I remember.
point to end.
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I needed that.
All
That
right,
was awesome.
our team's
Officially
been
a
filled up.
team.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Love
Yamaguchi,
that.
man. Let's talk about him for a... I know, Asi, he is the star of this episode, but what is Furudate cooking with Yamaguchi? I need to find out. I think he is.
Okay.
He can't just be... He can't just be in the background.
Well, okay, I'm gonna ask you this.
Literally
what do
in
you
this
think
shot.
he'll be good at, or that he would improve in to make him playable on the court?
That
What do you
is
think he would
a
do?
good question. So, unironically, at the moment, he is the sub. I feel like when all hope is lost, he is going to be the perfect substitute into a game. I think he might be like a momentum swinger. He might, being able to see the game again from a different perspective by being on the bench, he might see a different strategy that they have to implement. So I think the coach, hopefully, is it Uzaki? What was his name? Ukai. I think he might defer to his judgment. Like, what do you think we should do, Yamaguchi? That's my headcanon for now.
Yeah, that really is a good stopping point. Okay.
I'm so glad I was able to pick him out as Reiner. That was driving me crazy.
Guys, we do this all the time, especially Twitchy. So yeah, that's something he's like, he asked to by the end of the episode, he got to it. That's like, it's a challenge in itself.
Timer was counting down.
This episode, I would say, like, I mean, there's a lot of good episodes already, but this one, I would say, is like the one where I'm like, okay, I was waiting for one like this when it comes to like, what other issues will teammates have? And the fact that we got introduced to two characters who weren't on the team at the moment, because of some, an issue that happened before that we just learned through the lens of Hinata and Kageyama, and even with them motivating both sides and whatnot in their own ways. And then with Suga as well, like being a part of that whole thing, on the court, and also what he was telling the Kageyama too about like the whole substitute thing and whatnot, and him pretty much getting in his position. Like all of that for the team aspect, I like that. I like to see when the team is challenged by, whether it's like some kind of their own philosophies, or there's some issues that they just can't get out of. Like Asahi, he was in his head the entire time, but now he's here, and I love the fact that Nishinoya, because he's like, I can't get us points, but I'm going to keep saving the ball to allow us to set it up for the ace. From me to you, I got you, bro. And for him, when he was saying in the locker room, like it wouldn't matter, like nothing, like we lost. Like I didn't want the set, I didn't want to call for it or nothing like that. It was over. But he's telling me like, no, as long as the ball doesn't hit the ground and we're still in the game, I need you to keep going. Even if you lose, just don't quit on me. And that was his thing. He quitted on him. But full circle moment, he calls for the set in this the last few minutes. Now we're back. So I love this episode. It's like personally like probably my top 2 favorite of the season.
Yeah, this was a phenomenal episode. And I like that Nishinoya called him out on it. A lot of times as a underclassman. I'll call him a freshman, even though Japanese high school only had 3 years. But as a rookie on the team, as an underclassman, as a freshman, it takes some guts to call out an upperclassman or even another member of the team, because who are you to talk? You just got here. You think you're hot stuff because you can talk down to someone else? But no, even Suga really recognized the fact that Asahi, he kind of didn't like finish the game because he was already in his head before the end of it. And again, with the whole mental aspect of sports, that is one half of the circle. You cannot just be physical, you cannot just be mental. There has to be a balance between the two aspects. And having a mental block is a thing. I remember, again, I'll make another reference to my high school days. It seems to be a running trend already. But there was like shooting slumps in basketball. And I just kept remembering, like, I was never really like a great shooter when it came to the basketball. But there was one guy on my team, like that was his greatest attribute. If we're looking at kind of like a skill tree or whatever, like he could just shoot 3-pointers. And whenever he was in a shooting slump, it's just like, I just have to get the ball back to him one more time. So like the whole Nishinoya of just, if you keep giving them opportunities to do it, they will eventually do it. They have the skill set. It's just they're, for whatever reason, they're not performing. Whether it's a mental block, physical block, that's just the way of the game. But I love how everyone is buying into their role. They are so passionate about what they do on the team. And I know Hinata wants to be the ace. I know he wants to spike it. I'm really looking forward to when they play a game, whether it's this exhibition match or maybe their first regular season game, to where he takes pride in being the decoy. Because up until this point, he's really almost exclusively been asking to be the ace, and that's what he's aiming for. He kind of reluctantly was like, oh, I guess I'll be the decoy, but I still want to smash it whenever I get the chance. Okay, but like, when's the point to where I know there's 6 people on the court, but when's the point to where like 4 of them are going to go to your side? And then you're just like, oh, really? Like, my presence on the court warrants 4 people trying to block me. And then when Kageyama maybe sets it behind him, back to Asahi, and he gets an easy point, because it's 1-on-2, and you have the whole court to defend. You're not going to be able to do that. So I really am looking forward to when Hinata has that like aha moment of, oh man, like there's a reason to be a decoy. Like my role is essential to the team too.
Right.
So
put it like this: the decoy could be the best weapon. You know, like
could be
literally, like that is literally what can get to a point. Is being the decoy, and then like you said, once you do get that good, right, and you're still technically in the decoy role. Now, like I just said, now you looked at as like probably the most dangerous weapon on offense. Like,
could be.
You might not be the ace in terms of like just getting the most points and stuff, but it's dangerous. It's just like you were saying, like a shooter. You know, someone that's like a knockdown shooter. You leave him open, is money. That's where Hinata's path should be. Like where we know he's capable of it, but at the same time, we know what like his teammates are doing. Like we know that there's an ace and whatnot, and he still has, obviously he's short, so there's still going to be disadvantages regardless of how good you are. There will be that. However, when the moment comes, he can do it. So that's somebody you need to have on your team. And I love that that's the MC. This, I always said that Haikyuu is probably one of my favorite underdog stories for an anime because. And you already see it because like it starts from a realistic approach. He's a short guy. He does have the agility. He has the speed. He has the hops, all that stuff. So we know he's good. He just needs to get, the volleyball IQ up, learn a little bit more, practice more, understand, and also accept his role. And because we know he's passionate. So he has all these other things, but there's still more that he can hone in on with his skills, which Kageyama is there to help him. And the rest of the team will be there to help him. So I like that we're starting off low, but we see that he's actually good already. But he's not at the higher levels just yet. He has a passing grade, I would say. Matter of fact, that should be something that we should do. I don't know how many times, but like at the end of certain episodes, like give everybody like a team grade for a match. I think that'd be pretty cool. 'Cause that's what you do in real life too, like a point system or team grade. So yeah, I don't know. That's something I thought about, but great episode.
No, I think once we get like one full match from start to finish and not just like clips or like one or two plays, I think that'd be a good idea. And I really want to know what's he cooking with Yamaguchi, because I know he's cooking. I'm on to you, Furodate. I'm on to you.
Okay. So if you guys know the drill, man, come back for more Haikyuu. We got a lot of Haikyuu. Obviously, we're going to be reacting to it all the way to the movie and the manga. We're going to do both. So more Haikyuu until the end of the series in general. But hope you guys all have a good one. Please like, comment, subscribe, share. It helps us get into the algorithm. Also, thank you guys for getting us to 701 subscribers as of right now of this recording. Thank you very much. But with that being said, please stay safe, stay healthy, stay clean. See you guys on the next video or stream. And peace.